All right, let's bring it back home here. You know, this week has been a busy one in terms of rain. We saw a couple of days of that.
More than a couple.
More than a couple, right? It felt like 40 days and 40 nights.
Exactly. We've had our fair share of rain this week. It's nice to get a break tonight, but unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with a little bit this weekend. I think Sunday looking a little wetter this Saturday, but there will be some dry time mixed in. So don't cancel your pool plans. Enjoy your weekend. It's that time of the year.
That's right.
Not quite summer, but almost. Definitely get your pool time in. Let's look at how much rain we got this week, though. 3 to 7 inches of rain showing up for a big chunk of the area. This is a look back over the last 5 days. Memorial Day wet and soggy, and really just about every day this week we've had decent rainfall. In fact, for some of you today, Eastern Harris County, Southern Liberty County, northern parts of Chambers County, you picked up another 2 to 4 inches. So it has been a soggy week, to say the least. But less storms are expected on Saturday, so it's going to be great for all of your outdoor plans, whether you're heading to the golf course, tennis match outside, to the beach. It should be mainly dry. Another disturbance, though, will spring into the area on Sunday afternoon, evening hours. Could be pretty stormy, so keep checking back for that. Also, we are keeping a close eye on the tropics, as we've been saying. The Atlantic hurricane season is just a couple of days away. You're thinking, oh no, are we going to have another barrel? Well, I don't think it's going to happen in June. There's a chance, but it's an extremely low shot. Typically, if we get any named storms, tropical storms or hurricanes in June, they would likely form in the Gulf or parts of the western Atlantic, but the chance is extremely low. It's fairly rare, but of course, we're going to be monitoring things all throughout the month and all throughout hurricane season. But at this point, National Hurricane Center thinking nothing's going to happen for the Atlantic basin, at least over the next week. We can't say that, though, across the eastern Pacific. That's where we have Alvin, which is still a tropical storm, and it continues to spin in the eastern Pacific with winds right around 45 miles per hour. Now, as it tracks to the north, it is moving into much cooler water. Those water temps near Cabo are going to be closer to 70 instead of middle 80s that it traveled through a few days ago. So it will get weaker down to a depression tomorrow, a remnant low by the time it brushes by Cabo on Sunday with only 30-mile-per-hour winds. So if you've got a vacay there the next few days, maybe a few more clouds, a little rain, but I don't anticipate a hurricane hitting the Baja Peninsula. So good news there. 40% chance for showers and storms for us here locally on Sunday, lower chances Saturday, and then we go back to the limited rain chance Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Sunday will be the day that we will be monitoring the area for more heavy downpours, and yes, maybe even a few strong to severe storms with some hail, frequent lightning, and some stronger wind gusts, maybe 50+ miles per hour. You'll see that we are in that low marginal risk for severe storms for Sunday. So if you're out on the golf course this weekend, maybe going to a graduation, other festivities outside, isolated rain Saturday, spotty downpours on Sunday, but temperatures both days close to 90 degrees. But it's that time of the year. We're about to go into the month of June, and we expect temps in the 90s this time of the year. At least we're keeping the record heat away for now.